Today we're going to do a 15-minute stretch to get you ready to go hiking or taking a long walk. And this could be hiking in the hills, in hiking boots on gravel, on dirt. It could be walking in sneakers on hard cement. What we're going to do is try to get everything opened up so that when you are climbing or pounding, you have your muscles ready to take it. Okay. So not ironically, we're going to start with the feet. That's why I'm doing this in barefoot. So one of the things that happens when we're hiking, onto your toes and down, or walking, we're usually in shoes that hold our feet still. And so they don't get to be very flexible, except for the running shoes. I like shoes with a lot of bend in them. Some people like shoes that hold their foot completely. So keep rolling onto your toes. So what happens is our instep is not moving. It's not getting in a lot of oxygen. And so sometimes we feel it in our knees and our hips. So it's not going to prevent it, but it's going to help the mobility of your feet to just do some foot curls here like we're doing. So up onto your toes and down, up onto your toes down, up onto your toes and down. And now we're going to put our heels together like we're in a number one position and come up and down. Lift, stretching out the instep and stretching out the heel. Good. Lift and lower. Always add breath to everything that we do so that you have oxygen in your body, right? Perfect. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now put those feet forward. You're going to take one foot out and you're going to rotate it at the ankle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1. We're going to move from the toes all the way up to the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slide that back in. Other side. And it's okay if you put your weight on the other leg. We're not trying to do core work right now. We're just trying to isolate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to work the calf. So we're going to take the leg back, put your ball of the foot into the mat or into the floor, and just move a little bit forward and drop that knee down. Okay, so it's a straddle, so you can feel it in the ankle and you can feel it in the calf. Look straight ahead, belly button to spine, shoulder blades down, and just really breathe into that. You feel a little bit in the front of the quad and in the groin area as well. Now flip the foot over. Now this might be hard for some people. Just flip that foot over and come down. Not as hard, right? Just a little bit of a softer move. Good, and hold it right there. And then flatten that leg, pushing through the heel. I want you to take it back like you're doing a lunge and just really, really push it into the floor. Now we're going to take the foot out to the side and drop it over onto the big toe. So you get it up the side, up the IT band into the hip, and then drop out to your little toe. Feel that? So all the connections to the leg are getting addressed, right? And then back to straight and slide that one back in. We're going to go to the other side. Just take it into the straddle, put the foot into the floor, and then come on down. Push into it. Nice. Beautiful. Look straight ahead. All right, feel that stretch. Nice. Take it back a little bit more. Also come down into that push. Make sure you're protecting your front knee by having it right over your ankle. Drop onto your big toe, leaning inward. Drop onto your little toe, leaning outward. Take it all the way back to your lunge position and push that foot down. And keep yourself straight ahead. Beautiful. And come back into it. Let's kick it out. Beautiful. Nice. So we're going to also take it in the opposite direction. So we're going to have ourselves put the heel into the floor, come down into a diagonal, not into a flat back, not the full hinge. Now I'd like you to rotate the foot to the outside. Feel that pull up behind the knee. So this is more for the knee. Yeah. Working the knees from the side is really, really important. Then take it all the way in. And of course, stop if it causes any pain, looking ahead on the floor. And then back to the center. Lower the foot, bring yourself up, and drag it back in. Let's go to the other side. Take it out. Go to the diagonal, your heels into the floor. You're looking ahead on the floor. Feel the extension behind that knee. Rotate the leg out. And then in the other direction toward the center of your body. You're going to have different flexibilities on each side. Yeah. Bring it back to center, lower the foot, bring yourself up, and drag it back in. All right, get your head over your tailbone. Cross one leg over the other. We're going to do a little bit more hamstring. I want you to first hinge out long. Now, for some people, this may have a balance thing, so you can hold on. It's okay. But push your big toes into the floor, and that'll help you balance. Now, take your hands as close to the floor, all the way down to the floor as you can. And you can feel the stretch of the hamstring behind the knee. So that's kind of continuing the work of our last movement. And now push your chest closer to your thighs. Yeah. Breathe into it. Now flatten your back out again, getting on your fingertips, and curl yourself up. Let's go to the other side. Yeah. All right. So we crossed over. We found our balance. Flatten our body out. Good. Reach to the floor. Just reach to begin. We feel that stretch behind the knee. And then lower your chest toward your thighs. Nice. Come to that halfway hold onto your fingertips. Bring yourself all the way up and then shake it out again. Nice. Moving up the body, right? We're going to go into those hamstrings by going into our downward facing dog. So sliding your arms down, walking them out, beyond your shoulders, walking your feet back. You're going to push your chest toward your thighs. Push your hands into the floor. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lower the knees as far as we can. And you can feel the heel and the ankle and the hamstring and even the knees feeling the stretch. Then, as if someone's pulling your glutes up, take it all the way up, pointing them toward the ceiling. Nice. Now, push one heel into the floor and drop the other knee forward toward the center. Really push. That feels so yummy. And then switch. And switch again. Keep your breathing going. Keep that belly button to the spine. That elongates everything. Try to keep those arms long and not crumble them. And switch. Nice. Push both heels down. Push that chest harder toward those thighs. Reach those arms longer. Nice. And then walk it in and curl yourself up. Okay, so we're going to now do the quads because we just did the hamstring. Let's put one hand up, say hi. This also helps us get rebalanced because once you're inverted, it's hard to balance up again, and then the other leg behind it. Let's hold that in. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. We're focusing on the stretch. Push toward the knees together. Beautiful. I'm making it long, and then release it and bring it down. Let's go to the other side. That leg's longer now, so we got to go to the other side. So hi. All right, let's bring it behind. Find your balance. Sometimes it takes a touchdown. Sometimes it takes hanging on to something. Sometimes you don't even need your hand up. Good. And take it down. So now we're going to go for those glutes. Yay. So we're going to cross over. Now I can't cross over on this one, so I'm going to start on this one just to demo. We're in our standing pigeon and we're coming down, sitting into it. Nice. Breathe into it, eyes ahead. Don't push your head back on your neck, right? And then curl yourself up and release. Let's take it to the other side. Again, you can hold on. I can't do this one, so I'm just going to pretend I'm doing it. So come on down. Good. Breathe, 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 breathe. And then pull yourself up. Nice. We're going to do some hip turns by doing tree and taking it into a turnout. So head over tailbone, slide that leg up, take it out to the side, hold the stretch. Nice. I know it's a lot of balance work, isn't it? But you can hold on. This is about stretching. Then bring it back in and extend it. We're going to extend it 3 more times. We want some movement. And then lower it and slide it back in. The other side goes right up to a jazz passe. Take it out to tree or ballet passe. Nice. Hold it there. Nice. Then back out to the front. 4 extensions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And lower down and kick those legs out. So we got hips. So hips are a big part of our movement. That's where our big joint, the joint that we're moving, generates from, activates from. So let's do those hips. So let's start with hip to rib cage. You want to take it in a little bit. You want to soften those knees, push it up, push it up, push it up. We're going to do 8 of these sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do our circles. Take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I want us to do some pelvic tilt. So we're going to push up, come back, push up, come back, push up, come back, push up, come back. We just are putting energy into the area. This isn't a good idea for your posture at all, but it's good for an exercise. Now, when you end, we're going to do side to sides again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Kick it out again. Now, we know that climbing and hiking is not just a lower body exercise. When you have a strong upper body and your body is in alignment, and you can see this from the best runners, they do a lot of weight work building their upper body and building that upper body flexibility. And that we're going to do that right now with our work down on the mat. So let's start in our tabletop position. So cat-cow, we're going to start there. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Separating those shoulder blades, bringing the head and bottom together in each direction, but inverted. Good. And good. And now from here, walk your upper body forward. Straighten your legs out behind you. Put your elbows beside your waist. Take a nice deep breath and go to half cobra. So we're just going to lift our chest off the floor, eyes ahead. Breathe into it. Good. And lower down. 3 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. Breathe naturally up here. Hug the floor with your hips. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. Good. Feel the grab all the way down the posterior chain. Inhale and exhale and bring it down. 1 more time on the half cobra. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it down. Now we're going to do full cobras. Big inhale. Exhale, take it all the way up. Drop your shoulder blades, look ahead. Make sure you feel it all the way down through your toes. You're pointing those toes. Inhale to prepare, exhale, bring it down. Good. Nice. One more time, take a big inhale. Exhale, you don't push your head back on your neck. It flows up naturally. Good. And lift, 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 lift. Now we're going to reverse this. I'd like you to put your toes together in the back so that your knees separate and you're going back into child pose. Your arms are nice and long in front of you. Two more big breaths. Now I'd like you to take the left arm over the right and push the left hip over to the left side. Separate the arms, bring it back to center. Cross the right arm over the left, push your right hip to the right side, push through. And back to center, nice job. And then bring yourself up, nice. And we're gonna do some shoulders right here too. We wanna make sure everything is prepared to go. So still in this tabletop position, we're gonna start by opening up to a simple stretch. All right, so this is going to be the front of the shoulders and the chest, that alignment down the lats. Now take the arm behind you. Feel that extension, palm to the ceiling. Good. And then take it above your head, opposite direction. And bring it back down to your tabletop. Let's do simple stretch on the other side. Open. Take that arm behind you, palm up. Feel that top of your shoulders. And then take the arm in front of you, palm down. And then bring it back to center. That was really, really good. All right, but now we're going to make it a little bit more engaging. Put the foot between those hands, and then we're going to open up again. So we get a little bit more flexibility. Lift, lift. You can feel it really move. And now fold the hands, so the back of the hands in the middle of your back, and then open just a little bit more. Yeah. Then extend that arm and bring it down. We go back to tabletop. We bring the other leg up, same thing. Open up to the side. Breathe into it. Fold, putting that hand behind you. Once you've got that triangle, open that chest up some more. And then instead of coming back into tabletop, I want you to put your foot into the floor and bring yourself up to standing, wide legs right here. Good. We're going to lunge over to one side, bring our hands over, around the ankle, and just press into it. Inner thigh. And the shoulder. Bring yourself back up and over to the other side. And then, yeah. Now, come to that center. Bring your chest down between your legs. Try to reach through with your hands. Oh, bend those knees, very strong bend, nice sumo squat. Put your hands on your thighs and then curl yourself up. Bring those legs in. And before you go, let's activate our body and get it warm so you can have the greatest walk and hike and you feel relaxed and capable. So side to side. Nice, swing the arms. Let's get activity. You can just put your shoes on and run out the door. Come on. Good job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it together and breathe it up 3 times and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. Thank you for coming to stretch. Stretch before you hike or walk. Hit the trail. Have a good walk.